Get the usual things taken care of real quick. And then we'll get going on day 3. Oh, you guys can't see anything yet. Hahaha. You can hear me. Thankfully, I remembered to unmute myself. Let's get this in here. Okay, nail cam, cooperate with me, please. No. There we go. Okay. Nail cam. Slightly crooked nail cam. I think actually let's... There we go. Try to get you guys steady. I really eventually, I don't know, I would like to find another solution, but I looked a lot and this was the best solution so far, but it's like, I don't know. If I had more space, it would be easier. I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, fitting everything in such a compact area of my desk. But, let's do a tweet. Let's do a Discord and let's get going. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. And actually remember to do Discord properly today. Yesterday I typed it all out and then never freaking hit the send button because apparently I must pass. Yes. Actually sent. What a freaking concept. Hey KJD. Thanks for joining me. I think I really realize, and partly part of it, okay, I'm already a spaz. I don't usually stream on Friday nights, and so I blame some of my spazness yesterday on that, but like when I realized that I had never actually sent the Discord message that I typed, I was like, holy crap. I'm lucky that that all went as well as it did, and it did actually go super well. This coffee cup is so beat up, it looks so shitty on camera. I actually just ordered a new one to replace not this one, but my other one, because the little part of the lid that actually closes it broke, and I'm getting so much nail polish out here on my desk. It's like I'm losing track of what's actually what. Okay, so on my nails, we've still got the snowy water marble. This was day 2. This will be going up on YouTube on Monday. So day 3, we got to finish our testing, and then we're going to do, this apparently does not want to stay here right now. We're going to do the gold dry brush Christmas trees. And we got a good start. We got some stuff done when we were testing on, was it, when did I do the testing for this? Wednesday? Thursday? Here in time for the peel porn. Yes, we haven't started. Ooh, I hope you got some fun stuff. So let's I want to try and finalize the water marble too. We're going to do a little bit of testing before we get to the actual manicure, because our testing last time was not conclusive. And I've still got the cup from last night, so we'll just use that. So last time we did a lot of water marbling, but the golds that we actually liked the best, and since then I've even more firmly decided on using the Mesa, because it's just that, it's that really yellow gold that I want. Like, this was the Mesa Ghetto Fabulous. It just took over the water marble. I'm trying to remember if this was also Mesa. I think it might have been. And I don't know why I like this so much. It's so messy and so weird, and I don't even know if I can make it do that again. Hi, Ninja. Notifications finally worked. Hi, Snoopy. Make your own Christmas cards. Oh, with the cry, is that like a, okay, you just answered my question. If I would just finish reading, a die cutting. That sounds really fun, Amethyst. I mean, it sounds like a lot of work too, depending on how many cards you're going to be sending out. But the bottom right, so this one. Yeah, this was another possibility. This was with one of the golds that I decided not to use, though. This was with one of the really glittery golds over one of the more chromy golds. But, like, the glittery golds just were not dry brushing very well. I think the one in that marble is this, like, invisible scratch right here where you just can catch, like, a couple little glitters. It didn't want a dry brush. My favorite of the dry brush trees are probably this one. I mean, they're very abstract, and I do like the one that I actually was able to create with Mesa, even though it's kind of hard. There we go. It's like at certain angles you really lose the gold on camera, but in person it is the gold that I wanted. And I need to do some testing to make sure that the red lights are looking the way I want them to look. Hi, Luke. We are, I think we're doing pretty good. I'm feeling a little bit frazzled. But I'm doing good. We're still ahead of the game on 12 Days of Christmas. I'm pretty sure I was more than a little bit of a spaz last night, but if anybody that wasn't here last night, like, this is some of what we were working on. It's very shiny and reflective because it's holographic. But this is in conjunction with the this is gonna be for the marble for the icicle reciprocal, which, like, that came out on point. That's day 5 and 6. I'm really looking forward to that. That almost, like, had to, like, button line in front of the red and gold, but I need to get this one finished too. Yeah, thank you, Snoopy. I'm really liking it. I messed around a little bit last night. I still have to get editing, you guys. This evening, I might try to squeeze in a Target run after stream if I have time, but this evening has to be for editing. I had to figure out how to make my existing editor, like, do what I wanted to do with the 60 frames per second. I was like, will it just do this if I keep my other settings, which were just, like, you know, best for whatever, and I, like, did a little test thing, and I was like, oh no, actually it won't. So I had to mess around to see how to actually edit and still have stuff turn out 60 FPS, because, I mean, that's one of the bigger upgrades of this camera compared to my old camera, along with just, like, the more, I'm really pleased with how this camera is capturing colors, especially purples. All you guys who've ever tried to take a picture of a purple nail polish and had it turn out weird, you know what I'm talking about. I'm really pleased with how this camera is picking up purples and just colors in general. Oh, sweet Amethyst. Okay, so we want to use Mesa. We want to use OPI, which makes me lean toward the OPI black also. But I've also got the China Glaze black out here just in case, because I don't actually remember which black I used in this water. In fact, maybe I should try the other black, because part of my problem here is I don't like how skinny the black and the red got. If I could get a black that will hold up to... Okay, so we need to test both of these blacks with the Misa. Is one of these other tests also... I think this test, I should have left myself more notes. I thought I was going to remember, but I've just got too much on my mind right now. But just looking at them, I think this is also the Misa over red as a base color, which I don't dislike. I'm not sure which I prefer. I mean, to be really gold in, you know, maybe... If I can't figure out a way to not get it be so overpowering, maybe I'll use the red base, and that'll actually kind of tone down the gold and more blend it with the red. If I can get it so that the rings are more even, then I could go with a gold base and really get the gold popping out. I think that's what I want to do. Oh, was this the laptop you said was a senior citizen laptop? Like 8 or maybe 10 years old. Was that you? God. I don't trust my memory. I don't trust anything. After going in Discord and seeing the message sitting there unsent, fully typed, unsent, I literally don't trust myself. It's like that time I forgot to tweet. Now I'm like paranoid that I'm just going to completely forget something. Or just, I mean, I didn't forget. I didn't push the button, you guys. Hi, Lunar. You're gonna watch the heck out of the stream, as nobody's gonna stop you. Yeah, when I wish somewhere I have the testing, and I think I might have even shown it in the video. When I did my chrome water marble, I did a black and white base, and I just pulled out like as many different black and white combinations as I could easily lay my hands on. Like, you know, blacks and whites from 8 different brands. And I mean, they look the same. They're black and white. How different could they be? The way they reacted in the water was so different. Okay, before we start water marbling. Oh gosh, why is this? Okay. I want to put out a little bit of black here so it can dry, so we can do a little bit more tree testing once we get done with the marble. Oh, and this is that super empty bottle of... I know I have another bottle of OPI black somewhere. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. Because this would be the most logical place for it. Whoa. I'm not gonna... I can't even see how... The bottle's so dirty, I can't even like see how much is left in there, but it's not very much. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and just use another black to swatch on top of. I suppose I could even test this as far as a water marble. But I just thought the OPI black is more likely to work with the OPI red. Not guaranteed. Nothing is ever guaranteed with water marbling. This is kind of a tight fit here. But I would like to have a little bit more space. Because I would like to try some of my new nail art brushes too, maybe? Other than just the bottle brush. This Nina Ultra Pro Black is kind of weird. It's kind of watery. Like, not just that it's not opaque, but like the consistency of the formula. Maybe it will be great to water marble with. But it might not be opaque to to water marble with. I mean, like, can you see here, like, as I stroke it? Oh, no, you can't, because I'm not on camera. Duh. No, it's really not coming across on camera, the consistency of this. I don't know. I think I just got this one of those times when you need to get a certain amount to get your little discount at Sally's. What is it even called? Oh, wow. It's called black. Yeah. Brain farts galore. That is the truth. Ha ha ha, you fool. Yeah, it's like a really weird... Of course, I didn't shake it up either. That would maybe probably have helped. Okay, this can go over here to dry. And this can come over here. And we'll get a couple little strips folded. I'm hoping that this can all just be resolved fairly quickly. I would like to get on to the manicure. But even if we don't fully finalize the water marble, if we can just get like a slightly better direction, we can work that out tomorrow. Usually my Sunday stream is at like 6. Tomorrow I should update the thing below the player too. Tomorrow I am gonna have an earlier stream, like another, like 2 o'clock, 2:30, or maybe 3 seems to be when my afternoon streams start, despite all my attempts to be earlier. I mean, maybe it would be great to get like a really early stream in one of these days, but I will make absolutely no promises on that because, as you see, I was late for 2:30 today. Let's get some acetone. But I'm going to do an afternoon stream, which will be the red and gold and black water marble. And then we'll see if I'm got energy. There might be an evening stream of like Hollow Knight. But it probably wouldn't be at 6. It would probably be more like at 8. So I need to just kind of consider that. Could watch the stream in peace. Yeah, I'm going to put away laundry, guys. See you later. This is gonna be no fun at all. All right, let's just try the Nina, and then we'll do the China Glaze and the OPI, and then we'll decide which one we want to see again. Do I need more water in this? I've got more. And it's not like a huge big deal, but keep in mind, since your cup is tapered, like the circle is going to be bigger at the top. The lower down your water is, the smaller your circle is. Which, if you have polishes that are really stubborn about spreading, a smaller cup or a smaller circle can be the answer. Maybe I should have started with a new cup. I'm too lazy. Plus, it's just more testing. It seems kind of wasteful. Yeah, definitely need to clean this out before I get started. Because we've got polish amoeba. Where are we here? We need to go this way. A little bit. There we go. Hey CJ, I'm sad to hear you're sick, but I'm glad you got to catch a stream. You're good, and this is like actually a great stream to catch because you're gonna get a little bit of everything. We've got some water marble testing, then we're gonna finalize the testing of the manicure, then we're gonna have some peel porn because can't do a manicure until I take off a manicure. And then we'll get to the actual like tutorial. So I'm glad you could join us. All right, so Let's just go right for it. Let's see how the black holds up against the gold. I mean, it's pushing decently-ish. I mean, it's not spreading super well. We've got kind of crowded rings, but I feel like this is kind of better than the China Glaze or the OPI was behaving. The edge is drying a little bit, though. That's why I'm not going all the way out. You can kind of see how it gets crinkly when I get out there. I'm curious to see how how opaque this Nina Ultra Pro black is. Oh, that's kind of a pleasant surprise. I didn't think it was going to be that black. I'm not super happy with that design, but I'm actually happier than I thought I'd be with the Nina. Okay. So, next is the China Glaze. A silhouette of Robin Hood. Yeah, I think it would. But this whole test is about how well the blacks hold up against the gold, because we've already done what do we got, like 8 strips of testing from, okay, I have to go look. I'll just peek. What day was that? Huh? Ghost Grass or Ghost Gross, thank you for the follow. So that must have been, what day? Okay, December 5th. What day was the 5th? Today is the 8th. So the 5th was Wednesday. Okay, so we did the previous testing on this on Wednesday. So, how fare thee, China Glaze? See, you act like you fare okay. Of course, again, I almost should just always say, like, what the hell temperature is it in my room right now? It's 70 in here right now. I wonder what temperature it was on Wednesday, because I feel like we're getting a better spread here already. I'm gonna the yellow is still a little tacky at the edges, though. Once I pick a color, I probably won't start with yellow at the outside because of that. Jerry with the host. Hello, Jerry. I feel like I haven't seen you in such a long time, Jerry. I've been so busy. I like that. Ooh. I like that. Wait, I was thinking of that. I don't know why. It's, you know, it's kind of like this other one that I was kind of like a chunkier version of this one. Blah, laundry check. Like, hey, you want to be on TV? Come sit in this, come sit. I I didn't even read the comment, but like my eyes saw it, and like as I turned away, my brain processed your comment, Jerry. Yes, actual Barney nipples. Dang it, where did I just set my orange stick? There. God. This thing just loves to hide. Actual Barney. Although we're not using Barney nipple colors. We were doing Barney nipples last night too. Blue ones. Frozen Barney nipples. Sauron. Oh, Lord of the Rings Sauron. You know, I could see it. You probably, especially like something, I bet like a, well, no, this is Christmas. This isn't 12 Days of the Hobbit. That probably could be a nail art series. All right, now the OPI, the stubborn OPI, which I'm probably going to have to hold in my hand and tilt in order to get enough polish on the brush. I'm tempted to rule it out just because of that, and just because the China Glaze and the Nina are cooperating so well. See, the OPI is most stubborn of all. Come on. It's going, though. It's slow, but it's going, but it's not. The OPI is the worst one. Can we even get 7 rings here? Yeah, no. Ixnay on the OPI. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm not even gonna, I mean, I'll play with it a little bit. I like, sometimes like if you just are like, oh no, that's gonna work, you can still play with it. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes you might end up doing something cool that you can then refine later with polishes that actually work. Or sometimes it's just fun to just doodle, like doodling around. Actually, that did turn out kind of cool. Like it's all practice. Water marbling is so finicky. Anything you can do is all practice. Hi, Julia. You are welcome to your lurk. I'm glad. I like it though, and not that it's required any lurker, but I really do enjoy it when people just say hi. So hi, Julia. You like these, Jerry? Yeah, this is actually not what we're going to be doing today. This is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. But what we're doing today is with these same colors. That's the whole. And I'm the more I'm doing it, the more I'm like seeing how it's working out. I love this nail art and water marble with the same colors thing. Yeah, random designs sometimes can be hard, but like a well done random design is really good. So the question is, Nina Ultra Pro or China Glaze? Maybe I should try these in the opposite order. Both of them, and see what other results we get. So instead of gold, black, red, we'll do red, black, gold. And yeah. Yeah. Let's see how this works out here. Hopefully well. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, so Jerry, did you finally beat Dragon Quest? It seemed like that game, every time you thought you were at the end, all of a sudden it's some plot twist, and it's new. You still, it was like days ago. You're like, oh, this is the final boss, and then some weird shit went down, and all of a sudden it was a new bad dude, and you were off on like a completely new adventure. It's never gonna end. Maybe you'll find another new casino. God, I mean, you're deep into that game by this point. You've got to be at least 70, 80 hours in. We're not getting... Can you please stretch? There we go. See, the red doesn't push against the gold as well. So in this order, we're not getting quite as good of a spread as when the black is pushing against the gold. Even if we don't necessarily start the marble with gold so that the edges don't draw out like they did. You see how the rings are kind of more lopsided now? In fact, I'm not going to draw on this. Because that's the same thing that's going to happen with the other one. Because even if the black does well, if the red is coming up against the gold from this side, it can't push it enough to keep the rings even. And then we're getting a bunch of weird... See how it looks almost curdled, how the colors are bleeding together here? Which, I mean, could be cool, but that's not what we're going for. So this is a no. Over 90 hours. Wow. I mean, it's kind of good, but it's kind of like, okay, now game. You know what I mean? Of course, you did, what, 200 and something in Xenoblade, but this one doesn't seem that big. It's like it seems more like they're just like, haha, weird plot twist, it's not over, than like the story actually isn't over. An badly diseased eye. Yes, this design can be reused at Halloween. Okay, so we'll do both of these again, but we're gonna do what? Yeah, okay. Get this glob out of there. And I'll try not to like put my hand or any tools directly in the globs today either. And if we could not spill any polish today, that'd be so fucking awesome. The last several streams, for those who have not been here, there have been some problems. Some major polish spilling on pants problems. Okay, that's a little wonky. Part of this, though, we're in like a super dirty cup at this point because I'm a lazy bum. Come on. Wait a minute. I did a wrong order there. What did I just do? I went back to red again instead of going to... Oops. Okay, that was wrong. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not the order I intended to go. I'm sorry. That was mental lapse. That was actually like several mental lapses in a row, to be completely honest. Take a break to let it all digest. Hi, yo. I'm liking it so far, Jerry. I have yet to edit a full tutorial with it, but I've already recorded 2 tutorials because On My Nails is day 2 already. We're about to take that off before we do day 3 here. So I recorded days 1 and 2, and I'm pretty pleased with it. It's got some things, you know, learning curve, etc. So I want to do like that. Yeah. Part of just keeping my brain in line is just arranging polishes in a way that's not going to be confusing. Like, if they're in the right order, then I don't have to worry about it. Alright, there we go. Black to push against the gold. Slowly. Can reduce bleeding, too, by waiting for it to finish spreading before dropping the red. Like, if I drop the red in while it was still sitting there thinking about spreading, I probably would have had some bleeding. And I think with this, I should be able to end on red. And maybe... Should I end on 2 drops? Will you spread a bit more for me? Let's see how this goes if I just try to... See, the middle is a bit heavy with polish. I can see the gold and the black are bleeding a little bit in this area. And the center red is really small. was hoping it might start moving around a little bit more as I worked with it, but should maybe reduce the drops even farther. Yeah, this is just getting way too messy. I could have drawn it out. That might have worked a little better. Not pleased with that. Gotta take Harley out. I think I did stick the Harley emote on my channel. Excuse me again, you guys. It's like a reoccurring theme. Let me see how this... Find a... Woo! Okay, it's fine. That was okay. I mean, it tipped over, but you guys saw... I mean, when you tip over a bottle of nail polish, it's not like it just instantly starts running out like water. You have a minute to save yourself. Should I... Before, I was feeling like the gold was the one inhibiting the water marble. Now I almost feel like it's the red inhibiting the water marble. And I wonder if I should try that other red that I had out. Because I would love to be able to go back to the poinsettia idea, or else I just need to do these with less drops. How many less drops, though? Like 2? Only a total of 5 drops? That would seem absurd. Or maybe 6. 6 could be okay. Partly it's the gold. Partly I think it's the red. Hi, Karen. Partly it's that I keep trying to force it to do a flower. If I pull it from the center out, I think the results are better. Because it allows the center drop to spread a little bit more than sitting there like all stacked up. I do want to just give this other red a quick try, though. It should still be right here. Because it's a very similar. We'll keep with the Nina. This is Butter London Knees Up. Yeah, I mean, usually, well, you guys know I like to do at least like 9 or 10 drops. So when you get a polish that's really more on the stubborn side, like these are you even going to spread it all? Oh, it's so dirty. It is spreading, though. It's actually spreading really well for a dirty cup. So let's clean out the cup and see how it spreads. There you go. Clean cup. Okay. Ah. I want to end on red, and this might be a mistake. I feel like this is the appropriate number of drops, and I'm pushing it. I should have done that with only 6 drops. I should have started on gold if I wanted to end on red. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, I wish the red center was a little bigger. There. Remember what we were talking about last night with holes? There, now we finally got a hole, but I might be able to close it because these are more elastic. No, now it doesn't want to cooperate. I took too much. Always got to be mindful of the holes, you guys. Yeah, see how messy that turns out when you dip it? How the... Let me zoom in a little bit. How golden this black is, how much bleeding there is there. That's not cool. That's too much polish. That's my own fault. Let's try the Butter London with the China Glaze. And hey, let's do only 6 drops. How about that? Except I want to end on red and I don't want to start with gold. Of course, maybe... Maybe the Butter London won't have that same problem. Yeah, Bean is pretty cozy today. I never did find his scarf, you guys. I think Clark ate it. And now I'm like paranoid that he's gonna like have it bound up in his intestines or something. So that's like another like back of the head stressor. Like, I hope I'm wrong and I just find it somewhere, or I hope he was at least smart enough to eat it in small pieces. But yeah, that, you know, that's actually kind of an interesting idea. I wonder if you could do something like, I don't know. I shouldn't allow myself to get too sidetracked. Yes, Jerry. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but the fur is even starting to grow in. He doesn't have bald patches anymore. He just has shallow patches. Grilled cheese. A grilled cheese sounds good. Make me one amethyst. All I've had today is my tea. Okay, so let's see. The other red couldn't push the gold. Oh, look at that, you guys. Did we just find the order? Did we just find the magical order? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I could keep going here. I'm going to stop right here though. Oh, it shrunk back. We've had this problem before too. Well, it's not a problem, but it's a thing. I think we need to do another round. Oh, did I wait too long? Did I just let it dry while I was sitting there being amazed? Come on, push it for me. I should have kept going quickly instead of being amazed for so long. Spread. Okay, I need to do that again. I let it dry too long in my excitement. Let me zoom you guys out like a click or two also. There, that's better. There. A way too interested cat. We only have a very small tabletop tree this year because of Clark. He's such a chewer and he's so into everything he can possibly be into. So no like regular tree this year, unfortunately. But there's one at my grandma's house and I helped decorate that one. So God, water's so dirty. Okay, let's try that again. We're going to go really fast. We're going to go for 9 drops. And I may be pushing it. I may be pushing it way too far. But I think we can do it. If we go fast before it dries, while the red is spread, before it gets to the retracting phase. Come on. Come on. All right. It's slightly overloaded. So we're gonna pull. I pushed it too far. It's still looking good though. I'm not liking this burst though. Nice clean center for once. I like that. No holes. I'll dip it. I'll dip it and make another test strip because I want to do another test. God, I've gotten completely sidetracked by this water marbling. We're supposed to just be doing this just to see. One more. And guess what? We're going to cram it right on here to restrict myself. 7 drops. There we go. You guys know what's coming. This one will be a poinsettia point. Oh, there's the hole. Yeah. So, there's, in most strips, you're going to have a spot left over in the middle. I don't want to get this too much on the other existing one. So I am actually going to clean the cup, which I don't normally do for test strips. I suppose if I folded them a little differently. Yeah. The only question will be red base or gold base. Yes, Ann. Poinsettia. Yes. Yeah. Our small tree is actually up on like the higher table because yeah, the tails are deadly. Jerry just said tails too. We lost a couple one year. I think it was to Dude. It might have been to Blake, but Blake was Airedale, so his tail was only, well, longer than that. But it was, you know, a short tail. Hike his leg up. Oh no. That's one thing I don't have to worry about because Clark isn't lifting his leg yet. How did I get sidetracked so unlike me? I know, right? I have great concentration skills. Nothing can distract me except for everything. Okay, so let's stack these tests up to dry. We'll ponder. We may do a couple more tests tomorrow before we get started. But yeah, I think that's the key so far. So that means that also sets our colors for the dry brush, which is what we're supposed to be working on, you guys. I like it. I really do like the... It's not exactly a swirl. It's like a horizontal swirl. Is that a thing? Okay, wait. I need to leave this open, and I'm going to need that. I can close the black because we already did. Did I get polish on me? My hands feel sticky, but I don't see polish. Might have been just a little bit of residue. And we're not going to use that either. So, let's make sure this is dry. And our notebook black is also dry. And so one thing that did occur to me is that this set... No, it is not this set. Dang it. That means we gotta look under all the caps. I'm gonna label these. I'm gonna use my label maker and stick little labels on all these caps so that I don't have to sit here looking inside each one to find what I'm looking for. There we go. That wasn't too bad, though. So, this little fellow here is an ombre brush. And you can see it's very... It gets very thin at the tip, intentionally. And I have no idea if you can even use this type of a brush with regular polish to do an ombre. I don't see why not. But I had the thought that that might work really well for creating the kind of streaky dry brush effect without actually doing a dry brush. Of course, I also have like some little... Is this... Yeah, this... I don't think this is the smallest one, but this is the one... The kind of medium-sized one. I was thinking I could try a little something with that. And... I would try again with the actual bottle brush itself. And I'm not sure if I'll need quite as much black as I have out here, but dry brushing is tricky. Like basically you want to wipe almost all the polish off the brush, but not all the polish because you still want to be able to leave little streaky spots. If you wipe off too much, you're not going to be able to get any coverage. See, that just looks lumpy. It might be easier to get a Christmas tree shape using the small brush and doing kind of dry brushy. So like if I try to do dry brush, why did I put that so high up so you guys can't see it? It's like right here. Like I'll get some on there and then I'll like stroke it off a little bit and then I'll like... It's like not as heavy as when you do it actually directly from the bottle. Of course, I don't have to do a dry brush. I could just do it freehand, but I thought the dry brush would create kind of a cooler effect. The little one like feels ineffective. I don't dislike this one. I mean, that's kind of cool. But it doesn't look dry brushed. Oh. Ew. I got my nice new brushes all dirty. Let me just clean that off. I don't want to put it in the cap like that. Let's turn this. This one though. Like, you definitely can get a crosshatch pattern pretty easily. Yeah, I should try my fan brush too. That's a good idea. What is it, Bean? Could you tell me what's going on in your little kitty head? So you can kind of see one of his bald spots was right here. Now it's filling in with fur. Yeah, another one's over here and is also filling in with fur. Let's try the fan brush a bit. Of course, let's just do like a little edge of it. Like that much. Can I like... Actually, maybe just like a... Choom. Does that look like a Christmas tree? Would I need a cross like shnoom? Oh, it's dry. I kind of like it better with just one. Maybe this isn't a dry brush Christmas tree. Maybe this is a fan brush Christmas tree. I don't like that one as much. I tried to make it too much bigger. Yeah, he does always want some food. You hungry, Beans? You see that ear move? Yeah. If I could learn how to do that consistently, I kind of like that. Or can I do that with the brush? The bottle brush? Like just a couple of short... The problem I have with the bottle brush is getting like a consistent amount between... See, like, look at that. I thought I wiped it all off, and then there's like a honking... But that's like the effect. Let me try that again. Too much. You know what I need? I need a little roll of paint and a palette knife. Gently. Like that. Huh? And this will pop more with Topcoat. More like this one is popping. I kind of like that more than the fan brush one. The fan brush one is cool too, but I feel like I have trouble doing it consistently. And at like a not right angle. Like I don't want my tree to be like honking. God, I like honking huge. Yeah, the yellow ochre and Van Dyke brown. Now we got the midnight black. We got the alizarin crimson. 3 hairs and some air. That's what we're doing, y'all. It's 3 hairs and some air. Yeah, I like hosting Bob Ross because I mean, who could object to that? I think I'm liking this. So what I need to do is we need to use this rest of this little section here to make sure that I'm doing this right consistently. Like that. Like that. Yeah, dry brushing is deceptive. Like, oh, you don't even need any tools. Just use the brush right out of the polish bottle. It's easy. It's so simple. No, it's not. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have so much trouble with this. I'm really pleased by this consistency right here. Like, that works for me. And they're just about nail sized. Probably they will go on my nails with the bottom of the tree. Yeah. I'm more pleased with this than those other tests we were doing the other day. Just build a little triangle shape. Oopsie, too much. Got overly confident, y'all. Got overly confident. Commentator cursed myself. Alright, so we don't need either of these two brushes. Let's put these away with their little safety caps so I don't ruin them. I do like these caps. I mean, opposed to like the little plastic tubes most brushes come with. They're not hard to get on. The only thing I don't like is that they're not transparent. Because that makes shit difficult. Unnecessarily. Or, wild concept. Well, let me make sure they didn't before I'm sitting here complaining. No, I was pretty sure not. I mean, they have Nicole Diary on here. Why couldn't it have you turned it and it said, you know, a gradient brush, or have a G on the bottom of the brush or something. Have a little piece of paper in here with these damn beads that tell me what's under the fucking. Okay, I'm not really that mad about that. I just think it's very short-sighted. Very short-sighted. Yeah. Hi, Friedman. Hi, Baney. He's not sleeping. He's just not interested in moving, apparently. Should we use my new dotting tools? What size dots do we want here? Ooh, I could use this new little weird chiselly shaped one. I don't know why I coveted this dotting tool so much. I don't think it's actually even the right size for what I want here. I probably want... I'm going to say that size. I'd like to label these too, because it's all I always like to know, like, is this my smallest dotting tool or is that my smallest dotting tool? So I think I want like this size. And if you don't have a dotting tool, like, not a big deal. A dotting tool is the least necessary nail art purchase ever, because guess what? You could use just about anything. Anything round is a dotting tool. Like that. Oops. I don't want to overwhelm. I mean, I suppose I could do something weird, like make them weird red creepy stars in the background. No, that's weird, isn't it? Or I could try and do... If I were going to try and do them like garlands, I would want to try it with a smaller daughter. Maybe with the little chiselly tip one. An excuse to use the... It's like, it's kind of cone-shaped rather than ball-shaped. So if we did like a... You gotta make the sounds. Or just like they're going around and around the tree, like... Kind of like that better than the back and forth. Or would that be better if it was at the contradictory angle to how the tree brush strokes are going? So like... Feels unnatural to dot like that. Or just smaller and random. I'm kind of leaning towards smaller and random. I kind of like big and random too, though. I don't think I want to try and do like their swags around the tree. I've attempted that before and it looked weird. Yeah, yeah, amethyst. I was like, wait a minute, no, that's not gonna, that's too weird. Yeah, so with a Christmas hat. Ah, this should be an easy decision. I'm kind of leaning toward the larger ones. You like the Garland one best, Karen? The shallow angle one, this one? I do kind of, I think, I don't like, where's my pencil? I don't like the zigzag garlands right here. I don't like the garlands the opposite direction here. I like the large random ones. I like the garland in the same direction, and I like the small random ones. Let me get in a little closer. So this one, and that one are in the running. Probably actually it's between this one and this one. And guess what? We don't have to decide immediately right now because we have something else very important to do. Let's turn down the lights a little bit and put on some bow chicka bow bow. No. It's time for peel porn, everyone. Let's get the camera out here too. The big boy. God, this sucker is so heavy. So heavy. For anybody who hasn't seen, it's my new little baby. Big little baby. It's like 3 times as heavy as my old camera, and it's pretty freaking wide. Here we go. And I did order myself a new, this is the thing that mounts it to my ring light stand. The hot shoe, and then this thing hooks on my camera, and this thing lets it adjust. And the thing that I ordered, it's claiming to be heavy duty. It's claiming it has like a 6-pound something weight limit, and this is, I mean, it's not that damn heavy. So if it gets here when it's supposed to, I should have it for like the last half of the series. I'm not super counting on it, but I did order a replacement because sometimes this one it starts to sag because this camera is so heavy. Alright, so actually let's get this little bit of polish off my hands. That's not cute. Just a little bit there. I was trying to stay pretty neat because, like I said, I don't like messing up the peelies. Got a little bit of blue on here from last night. Can we just get a little bit of... There we go. And then to help encourage the peel off, we're just gonna oil up here. What do I got here? So all along the cuticles. And then I'll sit here and massage this around the edges for a minute. Oh, peel porn. Oh. It's a strangely satisfying thing. Or maybe visual ASMR. I don't know. I mean, I get it. I do. And I also get that some people don't get it. And if you don't get it, I apologize. But it'll only be a few minutes. And then we'll be back to nail art. I like the peelies. I like having them. We looked at the peely bag last night. It's a little bit of a weird thing, but guess what? It's a harmless weird thing. Who am I hurting if I keep a little bag of my old nail polish? All right, so where? Ah, yes, the peely orange stick. We're just gonna go around and find our edges before we start recording, just like last time, so that to make the recording and the actual peeling part extra satisfying. And like, really, if you just find a little bit of the edge, like, you can't even tell. You can't tell that I've started lifting it. Secrets, y'all. And it's kind of interesting, just the difference between 1 day of wear and 2 days of wear compared to the actual snow-covered branches, snowy branches. What did I call those? That one's stubborn. I need to go back to that. This is a lot looser. I mean, I still think I could probably get another day or two good wear with it if I wasn't sitting here intentionally oiling it and finding the edges. But it's, any of you who saw me trying to find the edges of the snow branches know I was having a heck of a time. This one is still kind of, well, that's okay. Not all the peels can be gorgeous. So I should practice using my camera left-handed, because it really would be easier than reaching like cross-body to work it right-handed. Excuse me. So is that where I wanna? Yeah, that should be okay, right? Yeah, okay. All right. See, I feel like this is actually where I want to be. So can I? There, that's better. Oops, now you guys are there. There, now everybody can see. Oh, yeah. Now everybody can see. Ooh, that was a good one. Just popping right off. And for anybody that's like new, I mean, I know most of you guys chatting know what's up. I know there's got to be a few lurkers. I use a peel off base coat, so that's what allows this this here. And it's cool because you get to keep your peelies if you want, if you're a weirdo like me. And it also means you get to use much less polish remover on your nails. There will be a little bit of residue left over, but compared to, you know, using polish remover on the full manicure, it's much easier on your nails. This is the stubborn one. This is not going to be a nice peel. Well, maybe you going to prove me wrong here? Come on. Well, I mean, it still managed to stick it together in one piece. You hear that little, like that little crack? That's my wrap tip. That's that little bit of top coat that's helping it to stay on there. Like that little seal breaking. It's kind of a satisfying sound to me. Oh, you are trying to break again, aren't you, you little shit? See the break right there. It's so low. I can get away with at least another day. I gotta be really careful of it, though. Gotta be very aware and very mindful that that nail is super fragile. Oh, and of course our pinky nail is absurdly short because last time we were peeling off a manicure, the whole patch failed and the whole nail tip peeled off. That was not fun. That actually irritated me quite a lot. It's irritating me just thinking about it, obviously. Connected sand being cut. That's what I was like, wait a minute. But I knew what you meant, amethyst. I know what you mean, Jerry. It's a little creepy, and maybe that adds to the enjoyment partly. We've got a little bit of residue here. It's like little sticky extras and a little bit of polish residue too, and we'll take care of that in just a second. Scrape some of this off with the orange stick, and of course the orange stick, you could use like a metal nail tool, but be much more careful with that. Disclaimer, disclaimer. Alright, so we can move this. We'll just stick you over here. So you see, little couple bits of polish left over that we're going to take care of. And where is... There we go. Yeah, I think sometimes it still catches some people. Like, I would think most, if you're watching a nail art video at this point, I would think you know about peel off, but I feel like a lot of people maybe still don't. So just cleaning up here. I'm not going to try and do that on camera because I want to lean back here because I have been having some trouble with my back. Just, I think partly from hunching over the desk. Like, it's inevitable. I mean, with any kind of nail art and you're trying to get close and see what the hell you're doing, but also particularly with the ring light, it's like I'm either having to look over it or under it. Oh. And they're handy too, because like when I was recording the outro for the Snowy Water Marble, I popped in a peely from the Snowy Branches. I was like, ah, see here. How nicely they go together. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, harmless addictions... I mean, actually harmless addictions, like I said, it's not hurting anybody that I have a bag of peelies. Some people are like, my addiction's harmless, and actually they're like completely wrong. But I'm pretty sure I'm not fooling myself that a bag full of peelies is a harmless addiction. If anybody wants to be like, well, actually, please speak up. Actually, I have to confess, I have 2 bags. The other bag is not as full. The other bag is full of only plain polished peelies. That's my little bit of OCD coming out. I don't know why I thought that the plain polish should have its own bag, but it does. Yeah, some of this glittery stuff on the underside, like right under there. Might need to hit that with a little bit of acetone. Like I said, it depends on the colors, but if you still got obvious remnants from your last manicure on your nails, it's not always super flattering. We're only as sick as our secrets. Well, it's not a secret anymore, so I guess I'm not sick at all. Yeah, that seems like a perfect opportunity for Dr. Crotron to pop in. Like, well, actually, technically, you're still sick. No. Oh, are you failing? You're failing. Shit. So we've also got a pretty heavy-duty patch here. How can I get a good angle? It's failing. Okay, so since that's also failing, we actually need to address both of these before we can get started. Because the last thing I want to do is have them fail fully while I have a manicure on. That would irritate the fuck out of me. So, let's go get some Q-tips, because I'm out of Q-tips. Over here, from the large box of Q-tips. Okay, so we're gonna need Oh, I forgot to fill that up. Shit. We're gonna need this, and this, and this. And actually, let's use this. And alright. First things first. More acetone. I'm gonna need my new bottle also. I'm just realizing this one is empty. Luckily, we also have this. So, let's just start by cleaning up the rest of these little glittery cuticles. Look, there's glitter like ingrained. You can see on my thumb there. Get rid of all that, and then we'll fix these two failing patches. We're not going to replace them. We're just going to reinforce them. What the hell? Yeah, sure. People have obviously never done their nails in their life. If you think liquid latex is optional. I mean, it is optional, but it's not really. You need something. I mean, technically, yeah, you can peel polish off your skin. Technically. Reality, that is just not that easy. Facebook is so freaking toxic. Really, I never was a huge fan, but it was like, it started sinking into me, like how intentionally mean people seem to be on there. Like when I would share content from Instagram, like the same thing, just sharing the Instagram post, and people on Instagram would be like, you know, positive and complimentary and great job and all this stuff, and people on Facebook would just like diss the hell out of something. My own work, or when I was doing like fan art Fridays. That would be fun to get back to doing. I just kind of fell off. I fell off of so much Instagram. I should try to get back. Maybe I should go back for 12 Days of Christmas. That would be a good thing to rebound on. I forget where I was going with that. Oh, but yeah, you post the same thing and everybody on Facebook is just like a bunch of haters. Which is kind of weird because you're not as anonymous on Facebook as you are other places on the web. So you would think that people would maybe not be as hateful because like it's actually attached to you, but no, that really doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, a steel wool. Yeah, no. Yeah, then you just steel wool your whole manicure right off. Okay. Just about done here. Still a few remaining glitters. That's going to be kind of inevitable. So, for this, let's, I think what we're going to do is go at this from the bottom, where we can kind of feed in some gel and hopefully seal the thing back down, and then seal the top also and the side, and not redo the whole patch like I said. We'll file it down a little bit. Nail polish if you don't use proper protection, Choco. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Hey, Dr. Crotron came only 5 minutes after I said it was perfect timing for Dr. Crotron to show up. Hi, Doc. Yeah, like, I'm sorry. I don't have the time to drop everything and help you out. It's called Uber, man. Yeah, I really don't. I couldn't tell you the last time I posted on my personal page there. The only reason I have a personal page is because you can't have a fan page or a business page without a personal page. So I'm just taking off a little bit of the top layer and trying to file smooth the little bit, the edge of the silk wrap that's coming out here. That's where the break actually is. Let's see if I can do a little bit of this on camera. Yeah, like right there is where the break is and where the actual, the silk wrap is tearing because the patch is failing. Okay, so no, we don't either. We're talking about the people who try to tell us not to use Simply Peel because they're ignorant. They actually don't know shit about nail polish. Like, oh, it'll wash right off. Dude, no, it won't. Okay, so clean that all up with acetone. Yeah, so, like, the break is about halfway across at this point. It's lifting quite a bit, but the reason it's not worse is because most of the silk wrap is still intact. So to access the break, we're actually going to go on the underside here. You can see it, like, right there. And that's where we're going to be applying our gel to start. So, let's get this open. 2 hours away, dude. Dude, you're not friends. That's a casual, super casual acquaintance, if that. If I was going to the pharmacy, I might not give you a ride if I know you that casually. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go in there like that. We're gonna use the orange stick and like open up the break a little bit. Let the gel get up in there. Hopefully. Make sure it doesn't get on your skin if you can avoid it, because it feels gross and I'm sure it's probably bad for you. So I'll use the orange stick for that. Then the cure spray. And while it's curing, make sure that the break is pressed closed. Nerve or cluelessness. Alright, that's still curing. I'm going to also go on the top and reinforce pretty much the whole thing where I filed it down a little bit. Particularly, of course, where the silk is tearing and where the actual break is. But basically the whole thing. Pay particular attention on the side where the actual edge of the break is. That's where it's going to start to fail, as you saw. And then again with the cure spray. That one should be good. So this one, it's like chipping a little bit on this edge. I need to buy new gel. That's part of the problem here. So, you can see this one. I mean, it's reinforced across the nail because the break is most of the way across. It's starting to chip on the edge, so I'm going to file that just a bit. And it's the same sort of a situation where the break is starting to fail. The break is like right there, but the silk is still intact. So I'm going to do a similar thing of filing the top a little bit, reinforcing from underneath, and then reinforcing from the top. Well, does it need an underneath reinforcement? Yeah, it does. I mean, getting the gel like super thick isn't great either, which is why I file down a little bit of what's there, even if I'm not going to fully switch out the patch. And sometimes that can be a little tricky on the underside because, I mean, obviously it's much more difficult to file the underside of your nails. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely gel because the gel is actually flaking off the underside. But that will make it easier to apply a fresh coat. So, again, clean it up. And start on the underside. I'm actually going to do both sides at the same time on this one just because I'm impatient. And then cure. Oh, got a little bit much there. I may very well cut my nails down after 12 days of Christmas because these patches are a pain in the butt to deal with. Palmer peanut butter cup or Reese's? I'm trying to think what Palmer tastes like. Reese's are not bad, but they're not the greatest. My grandma recently had some, and I asked her what kind they were, and she didn't know. Or she didn't remember. She had like dumped them all in her candy dish. The peanut butter inside was so smooth and delicious. Oh, so good. I like cleaned out her candy dish. All right. Give this just a minute more to set on my right hand. And we'll just give it a quick buffing on this side. Smooths it out a little bit, makes it not quite so shiny, and just make sure that all your edges and your transitions are good so it doesn't show up lumpy underneath a manicure. Is this fully... Gotta make sure it's fully set before you start like trying to buff the top or anything, because otherwise that's a mess. Okay, I think we are just about good to go. Patches are fixed. Oh, is that? Get off of my matte gel. Okay, let's throw this. It like landed on the edge of the trash can and then fell not in the trash can. Only because you've never tried Palmer. Peanut butter cups in general are just tasty. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Our turtle is the one with like pecans in them. People are always talking about those, but I'm allergic to tree nuts, so I've never actually had one. So I'm, of course, obviously not a fan of any candy that I am allergic to. Okay, so our patches are done. This nail is not patched, it's just reinforced. And can you see on camera? It's a little difficult to tell. The gel is cracking on that one too. And this one has just a little bit of gel left over from the failed patch that I haven't fully soaked off yet because we've got other busy things to take care of. So for this, we're just going to need... Oh, we need to decide. That's right. We need to decide what kind of red dots we're going with. Let's put these over here. So it's really between this one and, well, I can't really draw there. This one. This one. The larger random dots or the smaller sort of garland dots. Wonder if I should take a look at these with Topcoat on. Let's just give that a go. That might help me to make up my mind. Ah. Yeah, actually I think it did help me make up my mind. Hard to there we go. I think it's this one. Agree? Disagree? Yeah, I think it's that one. The middle. So you guys agree with the one I chose? One is 4 fingers and the other is an accent. No, I think I want to keep them all the same. If I were going to do an accent, honestly, guys, I would lazy out and it would just be all black nails, or maybe all red nails, or maybe all gold nails, and then just one finger would have a tree. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Are you going to stay here? I want to leave it on screen. Maybe if I do this. There. It's upside down, but I do need to take a break before we get started. Never start doing your nails without taking a bathroom break. Even if you think you don't have to go to the bathroom, you will as soon as you like wet polish on all your nails. So I'm gonna just need like 5 minutes. I'll leave you guys with some music. Where's my music? Here we go. No wait, don't start yet. Don't start. Okay. Let's get a BRB message up here. The time is currently 4:17. I'm gonna get myself to 4:22. I'm literally going for 5 minutes, you guys. Like, we'll see if I can make it. My bathroom is far away. But then we're gonna be putting this little tree right here on my nails. My freshly patched nails. So I hope you guys will have a little bit of patience for me. Maybe you can take your own bathroom break, or maybe it's a snack break. But I'll be back in just a couple minutes and we'll get going on these nails. I'm almost on time. I might have been on time if I hadn't realized that I forgot the music and came back to turn on the music. All right. So, the hardest part of this is just going to be making sure that the dry brush is consistent. And I think that generally speaking, it's going to be better to have not enough on the brush than it is to have too much on the brush, because not enough can be fixed easier. Okay. Yeah. And that can be put away. We'll be using this. We're going to need some more polish remover, so we actually need to open this. And these big ones come with like a tinfoil seal. What I usually do is just like use an orange stick to pop a couple holes in it rather than peel the whole thing off. And it lets me have a little bit more control. Whoa. It still is kind of much, which is why I usually put some into the smaller bottle, but I don't feel like doing that right this exact minute. I always love it when it's like unintentional good timing. Alright, we'll just have this handy just in case we need an orange stick. Get this out of the way. Uh-oh. Need more paper towels. Where can I? Let's put that on my bed, and then that hopefully will remind me to get more paper towels. Peel off. Okay, you guys. Dryer's not running. Time for the laundry check. Alright, Amethyst. Let's plug my phone in too. I just realized it's not charging. Please be charging. Okay. Start off just getting nails extra clean. Just washed them real well. Now I'm just going to swipe them down with acetone. Make sure to get rid of any last residue, even any soap residue. All helps improve the wear time of the manicure, especially with Simply Peel. And a quick swipe on the underside also. My cuticles aren't looking too bad right now. That's why I didn't actually. I'll rephrase that. My left hand cuticles aren't looking too bad. I've actually got a huge hangnail right here on my right hand. There, that's better. That's better. Okay. You almost missed coming back. It's addicting. Sometimes it's like you want to see the end of the painting. It's like, oh, you want to know, just like chat. What's the cabin chance? Plus, it's just so relaxing. I was enjoying when they were having I forget what it was, a slightly different marathon, and so it was on during the week too. Like right now, the stream is usually only on the weekends. Not that you can't watch VODs, but I don't know. It's just not quite the same. Okay, no, we're learning to use this left-handed. What exactly is turning here? It's that. So if I do like this, and then, okay, hold on. And then, okay, I think that's actually a little bit better. A little bit more stable. I still... There. So that, let's get a... it's like usually I'm recording my left hand, so I want to have my left hand down when I'm adjusting the camera, but if I want to adjust the camera left-handed, then it's like my right hand has to kind of stand in for it. So I want to be at like about like there, I think. All right. You guys are still good too. Starting off with clean, dry nails, you want to begin with a base coat. I'm using Ready for Takeoff, which is a peel-off base, and you can use whichever is your personal favorite. That was kind of heavy-handed. Let's try and sweep some of that off. Especially like there. That's better. Slightly. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like I'll have this on very long. But it will be fabulous while I do. It's like no matter how bummy you are, if you have a good manicure, you can still feel good about everything. Okay. And what are you making those sounds for, camera? It's like my other camera made me kind of paranoid the camera's making weird sounds, and I don't know what sounds for my new camera are normal and which ones are weird yet. So every time it makes a sound, I'm like, is that a normal sound or is that a weird sound? And my computer is once again doing the loud thing also. The loud file checking, drive checking thing that it seems to do so frequently. Okay. So this China Glaze Black is pretty nice and opaque, so we really should be able to get away with one coat of this as long as we're mindful. As soon as our base coat is dry here, which with the Ready for Takeoff, you can usually tell by look. It starts to look a little bit less glossy once it's fully dry. And then after stream today, I mean, it's not like it's super empty, but my sesh feed is like half empty, and I have a refill bottle, so there's no reason it needs to be that empty. And I need to remember to redo my Simply Peel also, because I said I was going to refill that, and it would be great to do that before tomorrow's water marble. It's a really good shot of Beanie's two little... Oh, well, thanks for moving. His two little regrowing spots. It's really interesting because the one that I trimmed down second actually started regrowing the fur first. And then the first one started regrowing the fur. So I don't know, like, what's up with that? Like, does the little cat body wait until it senses that the wound is fully healed before it starts regrowing the fur? Or I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Alright, so let's put this cap back on just for a minute. What is on this cap? Oh, I can just wipe it off. It's nothing horrible. So, I need to look harder. There has to be a way to put the record button on the touchscreen. That would be so much easier for me. The colors that I'll be using today are Liquid Leather from China Glaze, Where the hell is the label? Where is the label on this? It's impossible to see. Okay. The polishes that I'll the polishes that I'll be using today are Liquid Leather from China Glaze, Ghetto Fabulous from Misa, and Knees Up from Butter London. Liquid Leather will be my base color, and then I'm going to be some dry brushing. God, I can't even talk, you guys. He's been good. He's back to normal completely. Yeah, he even when they were still bald, he's been leaving them mostly alone for like several weeks now since hello there, squirrel. Would you get out of here? Good thing Baney didn't see him or he would have left us. No, I didn't say anything about a squirrel. Just settle right back down. Be a good stream kitty. He like for a while he was kind of giving attention, and it was before I actually had trimmed them. And once I kind of trimmed them, he actually left them alone more. It was like they were able to breathe a little bit more, and it seemed like when I trimmed them is when they really started healing better than when they were kind of under the fur, and sometimes some of the scabbing or stuff would like clump the fur together and just didn't seem ideal. But yeah, he's completely back to his normal self. And Clark is back to treating him normal also. Yeah, they were building a nest in the vine on the side of our house, had to knock it down. And I was like, so that's why they've been running back and forth in front of my window all day long with sticks and shit. Okay, I want my nails like right here, which is like right here. So, I'm sorry, I'm messing with the camera again because it's sagging. That should work. And that's the main problem with this current mount, is that it just is not quite strong enough for this heavy of a camera. Even my other cameras, sometimes I would have problems with sagging. So I'm looking forward to getting the other mount. Come on, focus for me. There we go. The colors that I'll be using today are Liquid Leather from China Glaze, which will be my base color, Ghetto Fabulous from Misa, which I'll be doing the trees with, and Knees Up from Butter London, which I'll be doing the garlands with. Alright, now this should be luscious. Yeah. One coat black, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably have to go after it with a brush a little bit. This black is so dang good. I'm trying to be really neat, you guys, so that's why I'm kind of quiet, because not that I have a problem with cleaning up. I pretty much always do clean up, but because black is such a pain to clean up, I would like to minimize the amount of cleanup as much as possible. Black is probably, with maybe the exception of red, the hardest color to clean up neatly. It's just so satisfying painting with a one coater though. No wrap tip on. You're right. Damn, Dr. Crotron. so great. Dr. Crotron, thank you. No panic, no panic. You saved it, Doc. You saved it. You saved us all. I'm like trying not to laugh so I can finish painting, but that's so good. Doc knows what's going on. I don't know why I even missed it. I don't know. Per my earlier comment, I am apparently more of a spaz than I am aware of lately. So yes, please, if you see me doing something stupid, please tell me. I was saying earlier, Dr. Crotron, last night's stream, I typed up a Discord message to everyone, had it all ready to go, and then when I cut stream, I went on Discord and saw it sitting there, unsent. And I was a little bit irritated with myself. I mean, people weren't completely unnotified because I had posted there'll be a stream in like 20 minutes, but I hadn't added everyone on that one. So I was like, oh my god. I don't know. I just never completed it. Dang it, that one went right to my cuticle. That was uncontrollable. It'll be dirty now. We'll do just a little bit quick, tiny cleanup. Oh, that was so messy. So messy, oh my god. I'm assuming you mean not send the Discord message, not forget to wrap the middle finger. We'll do just a little bit of cleanup on the edges here. I'm not even going to add it to the tutorial. It's a given. Should I? I should add it to the tutorial. Just a little bit. Oh, I feel like I'm not holding up conversation as well as I usually do, and I can't even blame it on concentrating anymore because cleanup is pretty freaking easy. I'm just no ramblings are coming to mind. We could talk some more about food. And about how, like, Cookie Day is upcoming. Cookie Day is one of the reasons I wanted to get this, like, done right before Christmas. We usually try to have Cookie Day be, like, the weekend before Christmas. Christmas is on a Tuesday this year. Usually it's on a Saturday. This year... Oh, that's why else we usually have it on a Saturday. I need to bring that point up. In fact, I maybe should do that while I'm actually thinking of it. Or at least, like, write myself a reminder or something. Where... I just realized something that none of us thought of when we were just discussing this yesterday at Grandma's house. Anyway, so, like, in addition to the actual Cookie Day of where we decorate the sugar cookies, there's also Sugar Cookie Day, where I bake a couple dozen and roll out, cookie cut, and bake a couple dozen sugar cookies for the Cookie Day. And then I usually also make my fruity foldovers for the cookie exchange part of Cookie Day. Because in addition to the sugar cookies, usually we all make one or two kinds of other tasty cookies. Mine are called my signature cookies. They're called Fruity Foldovers. They have jam inside of them of whatever flavor I so determine. Usually, a lot of times I'll do apricot and blackberry inside of them. That's really good. My mom and her sister one year requested poppy seed, which, like, I'm not down for, but I was like, okay, I'll make you guys some poppy seed ones. And my mom was more than happy to take the remains of the can of poppy seeds off my hands so she could eat it straight up on Hawaiian rolls with a thick old pat of butter. And she swears it's just like a poppy seed kolache. I don't know. Poppy seed is not like my favorite thing. It's too many seeds. Like, it's a seed paste with extra seeds in it. I'm not completely averse to necessarily the flavor. I don't even know what the flavor actually is, though. Like, to think about a poppy seed flavor, what the fuck does it taste like? I've also done lemon inside of them because my grandma is a huge lemon fan, so do like a lemon curd inside of them. Raspberry, seedless raspberry, mind you, jam. But I think apricot is definitely my favorite, with blackberry probably a close second. Okay, let's that should be fine. Like, you could see the sugar instantly going to work, Amethyst. Okay, so I feel like this nail is really still very dirty and it doesn't want to get clean. I'm having problems here. I've got like a really rough spot and it just like grabs the polish and it just looks so dirty and dumb. But I don't want to like hack on it too much with like a cuticle nip or anything, because that's not going to make anything better. But I'm not super pleased with it. It's fine though. Okay, now you guys. Oh, now you guys is the hard part. Maybe. Let's actually, you just turned yourself off camera. Turn back on. What's this? Yeah, we can get most of the dirty spot off of the camera. Okay. Just go for it. Don't stress over it for too much. Just do it. Focus for me, camera. Come on. You're in macro. Act like it. Hello. There we go. It focuses pretty slow sometimes. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. I think it's because, well, let's record and not complain about cameras. Actually, let's clean this up. There. For the Christmas tree, I'm going to be using the brush right out of the bottle. I'm going to try to wipe off most of the polish so that there's just a small amount of residue left on the brush. And then I'm going to go right in and start stroking in a triangular shape on my nail so that it makes a Christmas tree shape. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat that for all my nails. I'm not actually super happy with that one on my pinky, but it's okay. I mean, I basically want the tip, the point at my cuticle, and the base as wide as the base of my nail. Like that. Okay. stressful, you guys. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh, no, too much. Okay, we're going to have to figure out a way to fix that. Shit. 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 That's not going to work. Well, no, it's not. Okay. I'm going to have to go back in on that with a black. I think. Maybe a black dry brush on top of the gold to try and make the gold look more dry brushy again. That one doesn't look like a Christmas tree at all. Oh well. Okay, that one we need to fix. On my index finger here, I got a little bit too much gold. So I think what I'm going to do is with the liquid leather, I'm just going to paint over the top of the tree, let the black dry, and then try to re-stroke that area of the dry brush. But that really shows why you have to be super, super careful not to get too much polish on your brush. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll go back and redo that and it'll be fine. On my other hand here. Hi, Kayari. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thanks for joining us. We are attempting dry brush, and dry brush is horribly trickier than it ought to be. And I'm just realizing I didn't practice this at all left-handed. Ooh. There, it's okay though. Turtle Queen, thank you for the follow. Sorry, my hand's a little bit in the way for you guys. Oh, I can see I've got too much polish here. Okay. Dry brushing is just... I like it. I really like the results. It's just so easy to get too much polish on the brush, and then it's just weird. You can cut a crease, but nails, man. Yeah, nails. Well, I think the equivalent of cutting a crease with nails is like the cleanup brush. Like, if you mess it up, just grab that cleanup brush and make everything fine. Okay. Oh, I'm not like thrilled with my right hand, but I'm also not hating it, you guys. I should always remember to test things left-handed, though. I don't know why I didn't do any left-handed testing. Even just like properly wiping the brush left-handed, let alone the actual strokes. See, that one was a little bit heavy-handed all around. Oh well, I'm not redoing it. That's the right thumb. We don't care about you right thumb. Is this dry enough yet? We're gonna see. I hope so. There, like that. There. Stop while I'm ahead, right, you guys? Less is more. Alright, we've got some mostly triangular gold strokey trees on here. And I know they're hard to see, but they'll pop more once there's top coat. there. You can kind of see from that angle. It always mesmerizes you, people who can do it. I think it's one of those things that is just fun to watch. Whether you're doing it like as to learn or look for inspiration or just to like watch and be entertained. If I can be considered entertaining, that's flattering for me. Do I have... Yeah, that was a whole bunch of stuff just falling on the floor. It's fine. Nothing breakable. I was just looking for, I think, yeah, this is the one we were using for our, snow-covered branches, and it's still got a good amount of clean space. Kayari, thank you for the follow. So we'll just use this and we'll just peek in the clean corner. Hacks, you guys. Get the funny, goofy square cap off the Butter London. And right about here. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so we're gonna be, yeah, like in the same direction, but at like a slightly different angle. Like a shallower angle. I should have gone a little bit at a sharper angle with these strokes, I think, but it's okay. Oh, thank you, Kayari. I've been neglecting Instagram, but I'm going to get back to Instagram. I think I'm going to try and start posting there again with the 12 Days of Christmas. I feel like that would be a great comeback for Instagram. Alright, so I was kind of trying to show you guys earlier, like this little kind of cone-shaped dotting tool compared to like the actual dotting tool that's on the other end. You see how that's round? And you see how this is almost like a little small tiny cone. I mean, it's almost just looks like the point of the thing is continued. Can I zoom in a little more to show you guys? There, you see, it's almost like a I don't know if there's it's almost like a little teardrop, but it's different than, like I said, the normal round dotting tool. Oops, that was almost horrible. The dangers of having a keyboard tray under your desk or under the desktop. Okay, so is this open? This is open. This is also open, and this needs to be closed, so we don't have any accidents like we have been prone to having lately. Now, my nervousness with this is just kind of keeping the garlands like even and keeping, like, I'm not drawing the garlands, I'm dotting the garlands, but I want to keep them fairly close together. And I'm just double checking my tests. We're going for this one. Okay. Like, I don't want to start at the top of the tree. I want to start like next to the top of the tree. Okay. For the garlands, I have a plastic lid. I'm going to put out just a little bit of the red. And I've got a small, kind of oddly shaped dotting tool, but you can use a regular dotting tool also. And I'm just going to carefully be dotting on the garlands, starting kind of toward the top, and then dotting from one side of the tree to the other, going down a little bit and repeating that, and continuing for all my nails. Alright, that actually looks pretty good, you guys. I'm pleased with that. Especially for the pinky. The pinky's so dang small. I want to kind of try to get a little bit more of a drape to them rather than just be like straight across lines. Like that. And you can usually get a couple dots out of a dotting tool. But just be mindful of the amount of polish on there, because you can, if you try too much, you'll end up with like different sized dots instead of them looking all the same. And if you need more polish, you can stick it out as needed. Almost need some more polish out. Oops, almost used the wrong end. The hazards of a double-ended dotting tool. Oops, that's too much polish. Can I just steal some from you as I... Well, that one's just going to have a blob on it. God, that just figures. The nail that I went out of my way to fix the gold, I mess up the red. I'm just like, well, it's not that bad. But it bugs me. It does. All the little things bug me, though. You guys know that. God, another big dot. I need to be more careful here. I feel like my hand is a little bit shaky, too, though. Either too much or not enough tea, perhaps. There. And by the time we finish the other hand, that should be dry enough to top coat. So, let me just move this over here so we can do my right hand. And yeah, I think I want to keep these like the other hand, going kind of the same direction as the strokes. Whoops. Which I realize now is kind of actually the opposite direction. That's fine. Gonna need some more polish here too. And cleaning off the dotting tool also, like as the polish starts drying, get gummy, it can cling more to the dotting tool. And if you get too much polish just like clinging on there, then your actual tip of your dotting tool is changing size. Yeah, I'm glad we went with the Garlands. Because if I was doing the lights right now, I probably would be frustrated by my lack of ability to make them random. And, like, nothing is worse than going... Well, nothing is worse. Haha, quote unquote. Than going to do a random manicure and then finding all your nails looking the same. Woo! Spotted Ocelot with the subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Spotted Ocelot. I don't know why that's a tongue twister, with the follow also. Thank you. With the Twitch Prime subscription, in fact. You too can have Twitch Prime if you have Amazon Prime for free. With a free sub every month that you may flatter me with, or you may flatter somebody else with. I think I've not ever met a streamer that is not like super flattered when somebody subscribes, but I feel like I may be beyond flattered because I get to like a point of being kind of flustered and tongue-tied and like I don't know what to do other than say thank you, but thank you seems so inadequate, but thank you like 5 million times. A random blue dot just to mess with people. I'm not doing that. Dr. Crotron, did you see the blue? Did you see the blue tests? Oh, I'm getting distracted. I'm still recording here, you guys. Let me finish these docs. Then Dr. Crotron, dots. Did I call them docs? I will. I'll show you the testing. I'll show everybody the testing. Everybody that may have missed it earlier or last night. We have the next 3 days fully planned out, and I'm really, really happy about that. Being able to sit down and go directly into a tutorial, having all the testing already done beforehand is kind of a luxury. Like a really nice luxury. Oh, these feel super uneven. It's okay though. One more here on the thumb, and that'll give us time for the dots to dry so they don't smear all around when we top coat also. And it will be a teaser to hopefully get you guys to come hang out with me while I do more nail art this coming week. We're probably going to be streaming just about every day, if not every day, until 12 days of Christmas are over. And that's intimidating for me. The streaming part is almost more intimidating than all the rest of it because I've never streamed that much all in a row. Oh, this thumb is just a disaster. It's okay though. Who was it that kept telling me? Was it you, Yo? If you're still here? Nobody's gonna die. Or was it Sparkly? God. Somebody. Nobody dies if I mess up. We've got blue water marbles. Like a lot of them. A ton of them. But these are the ones, these two on the end here. Which one did we decide we were going to go with? The silver one? That is, I think, the one that we're going to... And it's hollow, so it's hard to see. But that's going to be going with our icicle reciprocal. Nobody dies, dog. If your manicure dies, you die in real life. No. It is, in fact, not life and death. That's only one of the many wonderful things about nail art. Are we? I think we're good here for top coat. Oh, with... Who let Dr. Crotron get away with that other than everybody? What? You don't want my tea, do you, Beanie? Hi there. You hungry? So that's almost time for Pudge. Pudge is his pumpkin and cat food mixture that he gets around dinner time, so that he doesn't have problems with his poopers. Pumpkin. He has to wait like half an hour. Pumpkin will straighten out that pooper situation for you. He gets it like every day, because when we first got him, we thought, well, maybe it's the stress, maybe it's the change of food, maybe it's whatever. Maybe he just always has diarrhea if you don't give him pumpkin. But he's still a very adorable little boy. Yeah, we fixed that pooper problem right up, didn't we, Bean? Say, oh my God, Mommy, don't tell everybody about my personal issues. They still love you, Bean, don't worry. Alright, we are about to top coat. Everybody's favorite. I think. Is there anybody whose favorite is not top coat? Finally, we'll be finishing with top coat. And as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. There we go. Look at all that pop out. All the gold, all the red. That was a little messy. A little bit much top coat there. We'll fix it in a second. The decal is the best part. Have you ever even seen me do decals, Doc? Well, yes, you did. You saw me do Grimm. Of course you did. I'm silly. I forgot that Grimm was a decal. There, that's better. I guess I could record this also. The right hand. And hello, Jesus. I have this every time. I'm never gonna remember. I'm probably gonna be wrong at least half the time. Or I could just call you Cow. But that seems rude somehow, even though it's part of your name. Doesn't matter. Oh, you have a little cow emote. Okay, it's adorable. It's adorable. Okay, you are Cow. Okay, good. If it was not fine, I never want to like give somebody a nickname or an abbreviation that they're like, wait a minute, hell no. There we go. I wish. It's hard to show on camera. There. It's like at some angles the gold just wants to disappear, and at other angles the gold, the more metallicness of the gold will pop out. I'm pretty happy with these. I'm not thrilled with these, but I'm pretty happy with these. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with these. I feel like they're still a little bit uneven, probably because of the dots. I might add a second layer of top coat in a minute here, just to fully smooth everything out. And that also, like, see how the ring light reflection is a little bit dimpled? That shows that the finish isn't completely smooth there. So I probably will add another layer of top coat. And I think that'll make it a little bit easier to see the detail too. The middle finger is really like showing off all that gold though. Offline. Should I do it right now? Get that second layer of top coat on there. Oh, off my stream? I hope I didn't drop. Are we still... I think it's just Snoopy. Well, she probably can't hear me if it's saying offline. Somebody tell Snoopy to refresh. Yeah, I tried Mesa with some others, and then I tried it with this too. What was the... Oh, it was for the burgundy gradient. Yeah, thank you, Doc. Yeah, let's stick on... Whoa, that's still open. Let's do the second layer of top coat. Finish smoothing everything out. So it's nice and glossy. Glossy over matte for the win. I like the look of mattes, but it always kind of starts to irritate me. Like when I touch my fingers. That sounds weird. But like, you know how you feel your nails? I like them to feel glossy. When they feel matte, it just feels odd. Very odd. Yeah. Yeah, second layer of top coat was definitely the right call. And that should make them easier to peel too, since we only did one coat of the black. I mean, this is a pretty thin manicure, which sometimes can make it harder to get a decent peel. Not always, just sometimes. So, I feel like this went pretty good. Like I said, I'm not thrilled with this, but I'm happy with this. And I'm really happy with the progress that we made on the water marble using these colors, which we will be doing tomorrow afternoon. And I'm super looking forward to the icicle reciprocal, which we will be working on Monday afternoon. And I know some people are probably like at work when I'm doing these weekday afternoon streams. But when I thought about staggering them, I was like, well, if I start staggering them and doing nail art in the evening, at some point I'm going to have a manicure that I put on at 8 o'clock in the evening and take off the next day at like 2 o'clock. At least if I'm like consistent with the times, I'm at least getting to enjoy these manicures for at least a full day. So hopefully if you miss a live stream, you can catch the VOD, or you can catch it once I upload them on YouTube, or hopefully if you have a lunch or a break, oops, that was almost bad. If you have a lunch or a break, you can pop in, even if just for a little bit, and say hello. So these are very dark, but they are more Christmassy than I think the snow branches. Snoopy's back. Good. Welcome back, Snoopy. The dry brush was a little bit of a challenge, and I'm not sure if you saw, Karen, but I did have one on my index nail where I just had like way too much, and I had to add some more black, like cover it up and try again. And I'm gonna leave that in the tutorial, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could like edit around it, but nail art isn't about being perfect. Like, I know coming from me, that's probably kind of sounding what's the word, hypocritical, because I'm very much a perfectionist to myself, but like realistically, it's only nail polish. It's not the end of the world if things don't go completely according to plan. You saw it, you cringed for me. Well, cousin, it's like, oh, I was trying so hard, and it was just like, that was the frustrating part. But yeah, we're gonna have tons more streams, and tomorrow we may have 2 streams. I'm thinking that tomorrow we are gonna have an afternoon nail stream, and then a slightly later than usual evening stream, because I don't want to go like 2 whole weeks without playing any Hollow Knight. That would kind of suck. I think I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to like remember to communicate before I log off, but I think that's just about it. Yeah, exactly. They're not failures. You either succeed or you learn. And I think we succeeded and learned with this. And I hope I can capture it a little better in pictures. And I'm hoping, I think from the screen that it did, I'm hoping my new camera captured this better than my webcam is capturing this. Which eventually, I may be able to hook this camera up to my computer. But I'm not sure if I did that, if I'd be able to record separately on the camera while I'm also using it as a video source. Plus, I would need a capture card of a variety, which I do not currently have. But that did occur to me, and that, I mean, would be really awesome if I could get the quality of this camera as my hand cam here. My other consideration was looking into one of the other Logitech webcams. Like when I was shopping, I just ended up going with 2 C920s because they seemed like what most people got and like most people were happy with. But I wonder if the C922 does have a larger image sensor that would help with showing some of the colors. But oh, it's dry. I thought I just messed up my manicure, but it's dry because Seche Vite is awesome. It's not fully dry, but it's dry enough to prevent my mistakes. So I think, what do you guys think? Would you like some creative? Would you like some Hollow Knight? Would you like some RPG? Would you like some something? Let's see here. It's a little bit early for Dr. Crotron to be streaming, or I'd host him. He's not on yet. He's still here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And anybody that also, I'm trying to update the one that's like right below the player. Anybody that's not in my Discord, I try to update Discord also, especially like if I'm shifting times around or if I'm going to be late. And I also, you know, because Twitch notifications can be unreliable, I do also, except for last night, post to Discord when I go live, and I tweet when I go live. So I feel like right now with this kind of weird out of the normal schedule, I really try to remember to be like updating people, or remember to like plug my Discord and stuff, because my Discord is also like the most awesome place to just hang out with other people that are addicted to nail art. Share your nail art pictures, share your polish, nail mail hauls, share sales and stuff. I'm thinking of renaming the nail pics section to just all things nail polish, because I don't want people to think that it's wrong to post sales and stuff in there. It's not. It's cool. It's awesome. It's allowed. Yeah. And nobody has spoken up with a preference of what to watch next. So I think I'm going to send us, because I'm curious what's going on here, and this is probably where I'm going to go. I'm going to raid us over to Jerry. He was here earlier. If you guys want to stop in with me and say hi. This stick some emotes around. That can be our raid message. And yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really enjoy chatting with you guys and just hanging out. Thanks for all the new follows. Thank you for the sub. Sub. 1 sub, 2 subs. Spotted Ocelot subbed. Lots and lots of followers. New followers. Yeah, you guys are all awesome. I appreciate you all so much. I hope I'll see you next time, and have a great, wonderful rest of your day. All right, and remember to stop the stream.